Hi everyone, I am Geetha, Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology and Social Work, Fatima College, Madurai. In this videos about Emile Durkheim's theory of suicide. Emile Durkheim, 1858-1917, was a French sociologist often considered one of the founding fathers of modern sociology. He is known for his work on social solidarity, the division of labor, and the concept of social facts. Durkheim's most influential works include The Division of Labor in Society, The Rules of the Sociological Method, and Suicide, a Study in Sociology. In these works, he argued that society is the reality in its own right, existing beyond the individual and exerting influence over the individual behavior. He emphasized the importance of social institutions such as religion and family in maintaining social order and cohesion. Durkheim's concept of anomie, a state of social disorganization and normlessness, has had a significant impact on understanding social problems and deviance. His work on suicide, in which he explored the social factors that contributed to suicide rates, was groundbreaking and remains relevant today. Durkheim's contribution to sociology continued to shape the discipline and have had a lasting impact on understanding social phenomena. His emphasis on the importance of social structures and institutions in shaping the individual behavior remains a cornerstone of sociological thought. Emile Durkheim's theory of suicide, presented in his 1897 work Suicide, is a pioneering sociological study that examines how social factors influence individual behavior. Durkheim's approach to understanding suicide differs from the prevailing psychological explanations of the time. Instead of focusing solely on individual mental status, he investigated how the structure and dynamics of society shapes the likelihood of suicide. Sociological perspectives of suicide. Traditional view of suicide as an individual act, Durkheim's argument, suicide is influenced by social factors, the importance of social integration and regulation. Key concept of suicide theory, social integration and social regulation. Social integration, individuals are connected to their social groups and feel a sense of belonging. Low social integration can lead to feeling of isolation, loneliness, meaninglessness, and increasing the risk of egoistic suicide. Social regulation, individual behavior are constrained by social norms and expectations. Low social regulation can lead to feeling of anomie, a state of normlessness and confusion, and increasing the risk of anomic suicide. Excessive social regulation can lead to feeling of oppression and despair, increasing the risk of fatalistic suicide. Social integration, family, the strength of family ties and the presence of supportive family environment can significantly reduce the risk of suicide. Religion beliefs and practices can provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and moral guidance, therefore reducing the risk of egoistic suicide. Social groups, memberships in social groups such as clubs, organizations, and communities can enhance the social integration and provide the sense of belonging. Social regulation, economic conditions, economic downturns, unemployment, and financial instability can lead to economic suicide as individuals lose their sense of purpose and stability. Rapid social change are periods of rapid social change such as industrialization or technological advancement and disrupt traditional norms and values, leading to anomie. Political upheaval, political instability, and social unrest can contribute to both anomie and fatalistic suicide as individuals may feel overwhelmed by uncertainty and oppression. Types of suicide: egoistic suicide, altruistic suicide, anomic suicide, and fatalistic suicide. Egoistic suicide occurs when individuals feel detached from society due to low social integration. Egoistic suicide is more common among unmarried individuals, people without close family ties, or those who are disconnected from religious or social groups. Altruistic suicide occurs when individuals are overly integrated into a society and feel a sense of duty or obligation to a group. Altruistic suicide includes soldiers who died in a battle out of sense of duty. Anemic suicide is linked to low social integration occurring in situations where society's norms and regulations break down, leaving individuals without clear guidance. Anemic suicide can occur during the economic depressions and rapid social changes. Fatalistic suicide occur under the condition of excessive regulation where individuals feel oppressed by strict rules and expectations. Fatalistic suicide might be seen among prisoners, slaves, or people in severely oppressive environment. Durkheim's broader theoretical implications, establishment of sociology as a discipline, concept of autonomy, and social integration and regulation. In conclusion, Durkheim's theory of suicide is a fundamental study in sociology that moved to the analysis of suicide from psychological perspective to sociological one by categorizing suicides based on level of social integration and regulation. Durkheim illustrated how societal structures profoundly impact individual behavior. His insights continue to influence research on social cohesion, mental health, and effects of rapid social change. Thank you very much.